Hey, it's Pita again, and I've got a quick Ganon tip for you guys. So as you know, when trying to counter a fox aerialing at you, you're essentially in a 50-50 mix-up situation between Nair and Drill. Since Nair and Drill both have different counterplay, you need to react to them and do their counterplay accordingly. If they Nair, then you've got to ASDI down or crouch cancel the Nair, and if they Drill, then you need to ASDI or SDI horizontally, since the Drill will break crouch cancel. To simplify things, I'm going to be sticking mostly to scenarios where you're ASDIing Drill away, but it is worth noting that in practice the direction you should ASDI depends on the drift and spacing of their Drill. So what this means is that in order to be the most effective in your defense game, you need to react to which aerial fox is using mid-short hop and then ASDI accordingly. This can be a little tricky in the heat of the moment, so I came up with something that acts as kind of an option select for this scenario. So before I get into any of this, let me make one thing very clear, because this is a very commonly misunderstood thing in Melee. You can ASDI with either the gray stick or the C stick. The distinction between the two is just that if both sticks are pointed in different directions, then the direction of the C stick will override the direction of the gray stick for the purposes of selecting the direction of your ASDI. So if you hold up on the gray stick, you will both DI and ASDI up. But if you add in pressing down on the C-stick, then you will ASDI down while normal DIing up. And of course, C-stick up by itself would ASDI upwards without altering your DI. Additionally, despite the terms being used rather interchangeably, crouch cancelling is actually a separate mechanic from ASDIing down. Crouch cancelling is the mechanic that is built into Melee that if your character is in the crouched state, then you will receive less hit lag, less hit stun, and less knockback from all moves. But you can also hold down during non-crouch animations to reduce your knockback by a smaller amount, and this is ASDI down. So why did I bring this up? Well, this is because by pressing down and rotating your stick to back and down, you can hit the CC jab angle, which lets you jab out of crouch, so you can instantly jab out of crouch cancel, while also ASDIing down and away at the same time. Since ASDI applies momentum in the direction that you are holding, this angle gives you partial ASDI away on any hits of Drill and partial ASDI down on any Nairs. This is because the vector of your directional movement has a component both in the X and Y axis. As a trade-off to this, of course, both of your unit vectors are 0.7 times as long, which means your ASDI is going to be about 0.7 times as strong in each direction. However, weaker ASDI down is made up for the fact that you are also crouch cancelling, and weaker ASDI away is made up for by the following. When you ASDI Fox Drill away, you want to get ASDI on as many individual hits of the Drill as possible. Since you ASDI away by just holding away during a hit, you need to be holding away from Fox prior to even getting hit by Drill at all. Reacting to whether Fox is drilling or nairing mid-short hop is really difficult, so instead of trying to do that, you can just hold the CC jab angle. With this method, we'll always get at least partial ASDI away on the first hits of Drill, which is obviously way better than no ASDI if you were to try to go for a raw reaction and miss it. Now, after these first few hits, it becomes extremely easy to switch from holding down and away to holding straight away on reaction, which allows you to get full ASDI away on the remainder of the Drill. It is easy to see why this method significantly lowers the reaction time dependent and part of the execution barrier components of ASDIing Drill, while automatically providing CC counterplay by default. But that's not all though. An important side effect of doing this is that you slide farther on the ground when naired by Fox compared to normal crouch cancelling, because you are actually adding some additional momentum to your character with the horizontal component of your ASDI direction. Now, this can be good or bad situationally. It sometimes lets you get pushed out of range of a shine, but it can sometimes make you slide too far away to capitalize on your crouch cancel. Okay, a little thing recorded in post here, but if you ASDI in while you're crouch cancelling, then you can stay near Fox because you're adding momentum in Fox's direction. So just be mindful of that. That's pretty much it though. By holding this angle, you're able to crouch cancel jab nairs automatically and prime your control stick position to be well suited for ASDI away on Drill. Oh, and a little addendum here. If you didn't find this video helpful because you don't find reacting to their aerial mid-flight to be difficult, then you should just be power shield jabbing everything on reaction instead of crouch cancelling.
As power shield jabbed your shine, holy
Fucking owned. Oh my god, I did it again!